Hello, welcome to Farrell Swim Tech. My name is John Farrell. This is the online show where I take your submitted swim footage and I help you get faster at swimming. So a little bit about me and my background before we get started. I was a high school All-American in the 200 freestyle and 100 backstroke. I swam for Brigham Young University, majoring in civil engineering and backstroke and distance freestyle. And I've been a personal stroke technique coach for over 12 years now. I've been competing in triathlon since 2019. I've been with Team Zoot, who are wonderful to work with. No, I'm not a professional. I'm just on the affiliate team. But they allow me some time and just basically whenever I want to do live swim streams on their Facebook channel. So if you're a member of Team Zoot, thank you very much for helping support an excellent company. I have really appreciated doing work with them on the swim related side. I've been working with them on certain projects, mostly kickboards, pool buoys, stuff like that. But I really enjoy working with them. So if you want to get in contact with me, check me out, farrellswimtech@gmail.com. Check me out on Instagram, farrellswimtech. I do apologize because I've not been very good at the Instagram things lately. Check me out on YouTube and on Rumble. Check me out on Rumble, farrellswimtech on Rumble. So let's get into this today. So today's videos have been submitted by Russ, and Russ wants to get faster at swimming. Russ has a major problem, and you'll see this very quickly. So before we dive into this video, I may make some jokes about your footage. I'm never insulting you. This is just kind of how I roll. I make jokes and stuff like that. So just with that out of the way, we need to understand two fundamental rules of swimming. Rule number 1, the arms never stop moving. Rule number 2, the legs never, ever stop moving. Now, with that, there's always caveats. You look at some people that are professionals, and sometimes you're just like, well, it looks like they're kind of doing a catch-up stroke. It looks like they're kind of not kicking all the time. If they're Olympic quality, they're doing it for a reason, and that reason has been drilled into their face by hours upon dozens of hours every single week of drilling that technique into their bodies. That is the exception, not the rule. So in general, for 90% of you, arms never stop moving, legs never stop moving. So with that in mind, let's actually start looking at Russ's footage here. So he's got two separate versions of footages here. One is in a indoor pool, and this was filmed by his coach, quasi without his knowledge. He later gave him the footage. So let's start looking at this here. So if we start watching the footage, oh, hold up. Oh, come on. Don't do this to me. Let's try this again. There we go. So one thing that you're noticing right off the bat is there is long pauses, especially with the kick. Especially with the kick, there are long pauses in between kick cycles. So kick cycles is 1, 2. Okay, so my left hand is down, my right leg is up. Okay. One leg down, one leg up, kick, kick. That's one cycle, kick, kick. He has a lot of pauses with his leg cycle. Decent rotation, but then again, that arm hangs out there in front forever. So, first things first. Legs don't stop moving. Arms don't stop moving. So lots and lots and lots of pauses here. Lots of pauses. Now, here's the thing about arms not stop moving, legs not stop moving. They don't have to pull hard. They just need to not stop. That's the key. The key is simply not stopping, and the reason why most people fall into this trap is because you're usually kind of focused in on one key aspect of your stroke, and because your brain is a computer. Your brain is programmed to perform certain functions, okay? So the way he's swimming, if I was on my bike, it would be like pedal, 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 all right? So because he's stroke, 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 instead of envisioning your arms like a bicycle crank. When one arm is recovering, the other arm is pulling. And then when they reach and extend and finish their pull or recovery, respectively, I know you can't see my hands, they start into the next cycle. So you're continuously wanting to move your arms and continuously wanting to move your legs. Now, I understand that this is very, very tough. And honestly, for Russ, this is the absolute number one biggest thing you need to work on. Hands down, I could just stop the video right now and say, oh, just keep moving your arms and your legs and we're done. Okay, good night, Isaiah Norris, wherever you are. Yeah, no, I'm not going to do that. So let's talk about a couple ways that we can really work on this. Because right now, I'm looking at your stroke, and I can see your brain signals fire. Pull, kick, kick. Pull, kick, kick. Pull, kick, kick. Pull, kick. Pull, kick, kick. Pull, kick, kick. All right? That's how your brain is sending the signals to your arms and your legs. So if we think about it here, we think about it as a linear sequence of events. One pull, two kicks. Finish, pull. Next pull, two kicks. Next pull, two kicks. Next pull, two kicks. All right? So you're thinking too linearly in terms of right arm pull, left arm pull, right arm pull, left arm pull, instead of pull. All right, the pull needs to become just like cycling on the bike, just like running. You don't go step, 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 step. When one foot is pushing, the other foot is recovering towards the forward, towards the front, towards the front, towards the front. So we need to start developing this mentality in swimming. And how do we do that? Well, a couple of ways we can do that is really start hitting kind of more coordination exercises. Coordination exercises are really probably going to do you a lot of good because there's a solid chance you simply don't have a lot of coordination. You don't have a lot of good hand-eye coordination. You know, you're not used to doing these kinds of things. Now, I understand this is a complete shot in the dark. I absolutely don't know your history, but typically when I've seen this, people are not very coordinated. So when you're not very coordinated, you're not used to sending multiple signals to multiple parts of your body at the same time. You're focused on one aspect of the stroke at a time, which when you're actually working on technique is not necessarily a bad thing. But when you're trying to throw everything together and your brain is firing things in a linear fashion rather than, okay, set arms in motion, keep arms in motion, set legs in motion, keep legs in motion, and then your brain power can work on other things. Okay, is my hand doing this? Is my hand doing that? Right now, Russ is at the absolute bottom of the swim technique rung. You need to get the arms and the legs continuously moving. At this point, that 100% is going to be the biggest bang for your buck. Yeah, I can, because we can look at his, some of his other. This was taken by his wife. I apologize for the shaking, but if you actually look at this, a little bit of drifting forward with the hands, can push back a little bit harder. So, but then again, that hand enters here, okay? It is now basically fully extended. He's halfway through his pull. When I step forward, the arm finishes the pull, hand comes all the way in, and right there, his hand comes in the water, his next hand starts the pull. So I could start nitpicking your pull, and I could say, oh, hey, when you're right here, your hand is way too far in front of your elbow. That's not going to give you the biggest bang for your buck. The biggest bang for your buck is going to be eliminating this long glide with the arm. You are legitimately doing catch-up stroke. This needs to end very quickly. Also, with the kick, if you're watching the kick. So the kick is only providing rotational energy right now. The kick is providing the rotation to get back from your side back to there. That's all your kick is doing. Your kick is providing zero forward propulsion. Now, I just did a full kicking deep dive about 2 weeks ago on Team Zoot. I'm going to be uploading that to Rumble this weekend. I will link it down in the comments or in the description once it is uploaded. Being able to continuously kick and continuously pull is absolutely one of the first things you need to learn as a new swimmer. There's a lot of people that think, oh, well, I need to worry about my high elbow catch, this and that. No. Always kick, always pull. Doesn't have to be fast, doesn't have to be powerful. It just has to not stop. Once you're able to do that without thinking about it, that's when you can really start diving into the nitty-gritty of actual stroke technique. So if we watch him from up above, let's see here. There you go. So overall, the breathing technique isn't bad. Breathing technique is good. Bilateral breathing is good. Because overall, I mean, your overall body positioning isn't terrible. If you continuously kick, you will fix whatever flaws in your body positioning you have, because it is basically your flaws in body positioning are because your legs are dragging you down because you're not kicking very well. Okay? Because, I mean, we look at this, the body positioning is actually not too bad. For someone that doesn't kick, this is not a terrible body position. So, like I said, there's not really that much. See, because we're looking here, we can see a definite increase or a angle upward from the heels all the way to the head. You're kind of swimming a little bit like this, which isn't terrible. But in terms of biggest bang for the buck, it is definitely going to be 100% getting the arms and legs to move fully independently of each other. So let me stand up real quick. Let me show you a couple of things that you can do for coordination exercises. So first thing that you can do is have one arm forward, one arm back, and just go forward like this, keeping your arms fully equidistant. So if one arm's up, one arm's down, one arm's forward, one arm's backwards. Okay? Get that shoulder rotation here, because when we swim, we're going to want to have the rotation here and then here. So you see my right shoulder's up, my left shoulder's down, and then when you pull through, you're going to want the right shoulder down, then left shoulder up. So when we work on this, hold up. When we work on this, we want to focus on having our chest towards one side, chest towards the other side, okay? I'm looking kind of funky because I still need to speak into the microphone. And then forward, here, 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 all right? So what this is going to do is this is going to start eliminating this. This is the stroke that is happening, and this is big time catch-up stroke. So first off, just do half twists, half twists. Especially if you're not coordinated, this is going to be fairly difficult for you. So just do half twists. Then start slowly working on continuous motion. Okay? Continuous motion forward, keeping those arms as long and extended as you possibly can. Okay? And then added, go backwards. Okay? Go backwards. Keep the arms continuously moving at all times. Don't let your arm do this. Okay, you see my arms are staying up as the other one goes. Equidistant. Go rotate backwards, rotate forwards. All right? Next, still on dry land here. Still on dry land. We're going to do air swimming. One arm forward, one arm back. Get the pull. Get the pull. Get the recovery. Forward. 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 Okay? So do it nice and easy. Nice and easy. And forward. 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 So what we're doing here is instead of keeping those arms nice and straight, we're adding the elbow bends. One elbow bends here. This elbow bends out in order to get the proper catch. Work on not letting the finger be in front of the elbow. Try and get that fingers in line with your elbow as much as possible. That's what's called a forward catch. Forward catch is not this. It is not this where your elbow is far ahead. Your high elbow catch is going to start here and pull to here. Okay? So when you're actually under your body, so right here I'm under the body, the hand is actually fully in line with everything. And a trick is flex your bicep and your tricep when you do this. So you're going to actually get everything into that nice 90-degree bend. Technically, it should be about 110. 90 degrees is close enough for now. You can fix it later. Trust me. That's very easy to fix later. So, and then when we bend our arm forward, we want our fingers pointed down. We want our wrist in line with our forearm, in line with our elbow. We don't want to be this, okay? See my hand? My fingers are pointing backwards. We want to be here. We want to get that high elbow. So we come here, forward, 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 okay? Normally, you're going to be under the body a little bit, and when you rotate, you're going to push back just right about in line with your leg. Air swimming, obviously, you're going to hit yourself, all right? So just take it nice and easy. Forward, 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 okay? So those are your two main exercises for the for coordination for your upper body. Now, lower body, legs. All you got to do, this one's easy. All you got to do is just do this. Straight knees, pointed toes, using your hips to move the legs. This is all you have to do. You can sit in a chair, sit on the floor, rock back in a V to work your core. That all rhymed. I can't believe myself. I'm a bad person. Bad Farrell. All right. So this is all you got to do to work the legs. Okay? Now, if you really want to go for the gusto, if you can find yourself a bench, if you can find yourself some sort of a bench, something that you can just sit on and you're not going to be obstructed. I can kind of do this on the chair. So you're going to be kicking, and no, this is absolutely not good. I don't have a lot of space right here. So you're going to do the kick plus the arm circles forward. If you have a bench at the pool, you know, just any sort of a bench where you can get full movement of your arms plus being able to sit and kick with the legs, that's going to be the best thing for you to do. What this is going to do is this is going to be an extra help for you to really train your coordination, your hand-eye coordination, your legs to arms, and your brain. It'll condition you to continuously move your body on all fronts. Now, the reason why this is hard is because of the arms, okay? People who have a running background, people who have a cycling background, you're very used to your legs. Legs. Legs are your driving power. You're not used to your arms. And that's the biggest problem with new adult onset swimmers. You're not used to having your arms there to really generate that power moving forward. So it's very foreign to you. This is a very different game. You're legitimately learning to walk and run again. Most people I work with, they are legitimately in the walking state. And that's not an insult. That's just simple fact in terms of their times. I get a little chided when I talk about saying a 115 single 100 is actually really, really slow. You need to be at a minute in order to be considered fast. And a minute considered fast, that's considered fast for junior varsity in high school. You got to understand these times from being in a pool swimmer as long as I have. Swimming a 2 minute per 100 is just simply foreign to me. I cannot fathom how to swim a 2 minute per 100 because if I go extremely slow, I'm still going a 135. When I'm going slow. So this whole idea, the reason I bring that up is because we need to start learning how to make our bodies do what they want to do. And if you only do that in the water, you're only in the water maybe an hour, 2, 3. I mean, if you're really going for gold, maybe 4 to 5 hours a week. That's not a lot of time. That really isn't a lot of time. So we need to start developing these ideas, these things to do on dry land and stuff that you can really simply do every day and not screw up your schedule. It's actually a good idea to do this dry land stuff because this will really help strengthen your ligaments and your rotator cuffs and stuff like that. Doing just those gentle arm circles, you don't do them fast, please. Absolutely do not do them fast. Do them nice and easy and just focus on the continuous motion. If you do them fast, you really could injure yourself. So please just take it easy with these arm circles. You maybe be able to get it to just kind of a moderate swing. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's about as fast as you're going to want to do them. So don't go for gold. Don't set a land speed record. You don't need to do that. So, so Russ, that's honestly the best thing that you can do for yourself right now. I feel like I said before, if I really try and dig down and help fix other parts of your stroke right now, you're going to be so confused when simply learning how to continuously move your arms and your legs will truly give you a huge instant speed boost. And the other funny thing is, when you just simply move your arms and your legs, you're not going to be using that much more power overall. You're probably thinking, well, I don't want to burn myself out. There's no way. If you train every day, if you're consistently training, one workout a day for triathlon, you have the engine. You have the cardiovascular system to make this happen. Yes, your arm strength might not be there, but you're not going to totally wreck yourself by simply moving your arms and your legs the entire time during an hour and a half workout. Just not gonna happen. So, do the dry land stuff every day. When you're in the water, especially during warm-up, what I recommend is pull buoys. Get a pull buoy on, get a snorkel on, okay? Pull buoy and snorkel. Get in the water, swim 100 continuously. Do not stop the arms, do not stop the legs. The rhino snorkel will really, really help in this because you do not have to breathe. And the pull buoy will help keep your lower body up, so you do not need to kick at all. I actually recommend to not kick at all. So you are only isolating your arms, and your arms are the only thing that is moving. So work on stroke, 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 stroke. Focus on that. Next, kicking. Kick, 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 kick. All right? Next, throw on the pull buoy. Flutter your legs very slightly with the pull buoy on. Not a big kick, just kind of wiggle your legs a little bit while you're pulling with the rhino snorkel, okay? So what that's doing now is that is adding just a very small amount of leg movement, so your brain is firing your legs, and you're continuously kicking while you're continuously pulling, okay? So focus on those things, then get into your main set, and then try your darndest to continuously move during your main set. You mentioned that you have a coach. Tell your coach 100%. If you start slacking, have your coach throw a pull buoy at you or something. I don't know. Have him tell you whenever you hit the wall, hey, look, you went about halfway there, and then you went back to catch-up drill. Okay, coach, go. I'll go from there. So then you try your best on the next length to go as far as you can. Just remember, we're making these things in steps. Completely rewiring your brain to go from where you are to continuously moving your arms and legs, that is very hard unless you are extremely coordinated. Like I said, I don't know. You didn't mention it. I'm taking a guess. You might not be the most coordinated person. So that's why we want to add the dry land and then add the stuff in the water. So that's going to be your best way forward. Russ, I hope this helps you out very much. Just remember, you are always more than welcome to Facebook message me or email me, feralswimtech@gmail.com. If you have any friends that you work out with that also would like their stroke technique reviewed, send them my way. I don't care if they're Team Zuno. I'm willing to work with whoever. Now, in terms of what I charge for these things, this is a donation-driven service. In order to avoid tax crap, I accept donations. If you can donate a lot, donate a lot. If you can only donate a little, donate a little. If you can't donate anything at all, finances are way too tight for you. I totally understand. Give me feedback. Tell me what you like, what you didn't like, what you understood, what you did not understand. And remember, that is free. And you can also add a donation if you also want to tell me what you liked and stuff about the video. I use all the money goes towards my triathlon endeavors and also buying my daughter's milkshakes. And my son. My son has started to drink milkshakes. Those three kids are gonna bankrupt me because of milkshakes. So please help donate. I'm kidding. Mini milkshakes, $1.30 at Del Taco. Parenting tip of the night. That's a free tip. You got kids and they want treats, go to Del Taco. $1.39 milkshakes. They're fantastic. All right. That's going to be it for me. So thank you all so much for tuning in. Russ, thanks again for sending me the footage. If you like what you see here, please hit that subscribe button as well as the like button. Would really help me out in the algorithmicos. Yep, so that's going to be it for me. So until later, my friends, good night, Isaiah Norris, wherever you are. I'm out of here. Goodbye, everyone. Goodbye.